But that's for another time. I need to get up there. Should really probably build like those human transport tubes as well. Looking at this, I'm starting to realize how big of a pain in the ass the train track is actually going to be. Because it is going to be a project and a half to get it there. Oh, hi. How you doing, Sluggo? Because I think I'm going to cut it from there and then take it over to there. So if it uses the existing rails, it's not a huge task. Oh shit, the train's coming. No! Get out of the way. Why were 2 of its carts empty? Why was 2 of its cars empty? What? Has production halted? That's not right. Our plan of going to check on the nuclear plant has just converted into a plan of what the fuck is happening over here. I thought about building a temporary train just to go up the tracks, but I need to know what's happening. Why was that train leaving 2/3 empty? Have I just made the mistake of not setting up the station correctly again? Also, we get a really good view of the factory from here. It looks so small! It's so tiny. But it's beautiful in its own special way. Hold on, I need to do a snap here. There. Something's wrong here. I don't know what. So, empty belt, empty belt. Why are these empty? I'm gonna guess we have an alumina liquid issue. We're not getting any ingots. And we're not getting any ingots because no aluminum scrap. Let me guess. We have 1 belt of aluminum scrap, but not the other. No alumina solution. Why not? Silica has gotten clogged. Yeah, that's not acceptable. That's not an acceptable situation for us to be in, that silica keeps clogging things up like that. There needs to be some solution to that. What the hell do I do out of silica? I keep having this issue everywhere. It's just... It's only used in making aluminum ingots, and we're not using enough of it. How do I prioritize a belt? Because if I could prioritize that one over the other one, this would work. This is ugly and I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Boop. And then we're gonna do another ugly. Very ugly. You're a splitter. Why are you a splitter? I don't know why that's a splitter. What? Why isn't this belt getting filled? I'm confused. This doesn't work. Why doesn't this work? What? That's a splitter. It should split the inputs, and there's plenty of input. Why is nothing moving? I think also this needs to be redone, because this is probably messed up. Yeah, so that part works, but this one... Well, wait. What the fuck? Did it just, like, glitch out? I think it was supposed to work like that. But okay, if I do it like this, are you happy now? Okay, now it works. So, it's bugged. You can't just attach it to the belt. Is there a way in Satisfactory to... Satisfactory priority merger. What the f is... I have just read some insanity that I might not be willing to accept, but hold on. So if I do a smart splitter... This is apparently the accepted solution. Yeah, okay, so... Are you kidding? So hold on, if I... That's the solution? I can't do a priority input merger. I have to do a priority output splitter that takes the overflow and destroys it. That's the accepted solution. Okay, sure. That is bonkers. That is just outright bonkers, but okay. I cannot believe that is the solution. So, smart splitter here. And then that. hooks up to a conveyor here. And a conveyor there. And then left is any, center is overflow. And now when I hook it up, it should first fill the left side until it's full. And once it overflows, I mean, it's a way to solve the issue. I just find it a bit of a bonkers way of solving the issue, but okay. That stops the silica from getting blocked. I can confirm. You destroy it. You trash it. I can't believe that's the solution, but that is the solution. Now it can't get clogged. It will always work. And I can do this with liquids too. If liquids start to get clogged, I can put a bottler on them and destroy them. If there's too much. Okay. Well, it works now. I'm not happy with how, but it works now. And all the belts are moving again. Okay. Okay. As a Factorio player, that is a mind-boggling solution to the problem, but I have to also understand and keep in mind, resources are infinite. Silica is infinite. We will never run out. So there is no reason to conserve anything. You can just burn resources as much as you like. Just feels very wrong. The old brain does not like that. You know? Does not compute. Okay. To the nuclear land! Is Mr. Luoti still in the chat? In the chat. I can't speak. Yes, good. So you will soon see my awful, awful nuclear design. There, now you see it. I'm gonna have to do a hop skip to get to the other side. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna build a bridge to the other side. I don't need to walk on ground. I'm an engineer. Walking on the earth is for idiots. So here you see uranium moving on a belt. Well, moving slowly. Sure, I could just jump on the belt with it. This is the old coal power plant you might remember. Ow. So I just built the nuclear power plant on top of the coal power plant. Way up top. So that's where the old steel mill is. I hate that it's at a 45-degree angle. That's where all the coal power plants are, all the water pumps. And here is the nuclear power reactor. And as you can see, it produces no radioactive waste whatsoever. So don't look over there. But yeah, it stopped. It's not running. No fuel. And so I'm gonna go downstairs and halt it. Wait, hold on. So it's out of reinforced beam. So it's not out of the rods like I expected it to be. There's a drone that resupplies those every now and then. Sometimes. Drone's currently on a break. But yeah, we need to stockpile fuel and we need to add a local source. Do we have a way of adding a local... We have steel right over there. Yeah, oh yeah. I was planning for that, actually. So I haven't done it. We can fix the nuclear power situation, maybe. By just being here. Because I need to route... some steel. This is fuel for the drone. Except it's not accepting the fuel. Why not? Because it takes different kinds of fuel. It doesn't take that kind of fuel. Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? So that was pointless. And now I'm sad. Okay, it's okay. I can salvage this. We can fix it. So what I need to be doing, actually, is... This is input for the encased beam. The encased beam currently isn't being... Wait, what? Hold on. Yes, so this makes... No, this is making the nuclear fuel cells out of concrete. Why are you idle? It has uranium, it has all of those, but it's not moving. Is it because this is full? The output of sulfuric acid. So this is this just another case? Yeah. It is. So it's not consuming this at a priority, even though I tried to make it so. So this needs that overflow. Oh, why? Why would you make it so? Well, okay, fine. Fine, game. If that is how this needs to be played, we'll do it. This is... But it needs a bottler. I don't have the materials for the bottles. It'd need a... How the fuckity fuck do I do this? It needs canisters. Where do I get canisters for you? How did you solve this? How are you supposed to do this? Because it's just gonna clog up again. I don't want to sit here and flush it every now and then. So this is already fuckered up. Okay, hold on. Maybe. I have an idea. I have an idea. So, I'm gonna add a valve here. And these machines take how much fluid? So you take 40 per minute. And you output 10 per minute. So there should be 20 coming along this pipe, and only 60 going through this pipe. So we can limit this to 59 for it to be safe. Cubic meters per minute. And that should keep these drained out. That should keep these drained out eventually. It's probably going to run through the pipes. I'm going to flush these one more time. And then these should drain. So now you should have as much flow as you have. It doesn't matter as long as you do it. And then this should only be allowing that 59-ish through. And that should be enough to keep them running. Good. Okay. Nuclear rods going in. Next order of business is... let's go back upstairs and continue fixing this nuclear mess. Please don't run out of fuel. I should put ladders there. And that need is this one. No. Okay. Oh, so that was why the nuclear power plant was halted altogether. It's not an issue anywhere else. It's just that we were out of those, and we currently have no... no fuel for the drone. I have batteries back at the base. Should I route batteries to it? I wish I could ride the drone. This is going to be a hell of a trek back home. Also, since that fuel line doesn't work, we don't need it. What I can do instead is a small amount. I'm just going to make a very small and silly build over here. It's a silly billy build. It's okay. First off, I'm going to make a box here. Just to get rid of junk. Like so. I'm going to head downstairs to stop that. Because we need to switch this over to carrying steel. A small but crucial amount of steel. Wow, that is a pain in the ass. Are you straight now? I think it is. Okay, so this needs to be switched over to carrying steel. Then we empty that junk. I need some steel beam. Hello, you are a steel beam. No, you're not. You're an ingot. This is steel beam. It pains me to split this off, because this is gonna do terrible, terrible things to production back at base, but it's only temporary. And we're gonna replace it with the new build we just did, so it's okay. Heart, do not fail me now. Not merger, splitter. Because we need to do this, and this, and then this line of atrocities is going to go all the way back. Oh, this is going to be one ugly belt, I tell you what. We're gonna sneak you through and pretend that nobody notices how terrible this all looks. Like so. Now we need to go back upstairs. We don't have a ladder going all the way down. Let's add that real quick if we can. Oh, not there. Oh, no. This is such a pain in the ass to get right. There you go. This ladder seems to go into a wall. That's okay. Good. So stop you. Junk you. Yeah, the drone's halted because the drone doesn't have fuel, so we'll need to fix that up, but that's okay. We can do that. So now I need to bring some concrete up here as well, and then I can make an assembler here that turns those into encased beam. And then that can go into the box, and that will be all that I need to hopefully keep the nuclear power plant running indefinitely. Have I also already mentioned that this is kind of a mess? Because this is kind of a mess. Okay. We have concrete downstairs, right? Yep, right there. So all I need to do is... Well, there already is a splitter, actually. So all I need is a conveyor lift. I need to go put it into place somewhere I can see where it is. Otherwise, this is gonna become a problem. So you need to feed into this machine over here. So I'm just gonna put you there. There and there. And then we'll go downstairs and figure you out. Boop. Done. It's ugly and awful, and I hate it, but it'll do. So that fixes the issue of me having to manually feed it encased steel beam. This will now start to slowly produce, and it's going to be making new beams with those. I don't know if it's going to actually produce 6 per minute. It should, probably, maybe. Right thereabouts. And then the only thing missing is the drone bringing in the control rods, and we should be good. Is the fluid now balancing, or are we getting it stuck? Okay, I think it is balancing out, I think. So that should be okay. Alright, time to head back home. Which isn't far at this point. Seal belt's looking very barren, but this is all going to get better soon, I promise. What did I just bounce off of? Okay, I should have batteries up here in the main factory wall. So if I just route those into here, I can power up the drone this way. Yeah, this has been used to do, like, temporary fuel. How are you guys doing? Out of stators, that's what we're trying to fix with the steel. Hey, look! Batteries! That's exactly what I need. I'm gonna do a dirty split. I'm just gonna do a dirty splitter here. It's okay. It's fine. It can be a slow one because it doesn't need that many, I hope. Ah! I'm breaking all of my own rules here by doing this. But I don't want to mess around with this stupid drone any more than I have to. There. You should now be getting power. Yeah, I've been manually feeding it fuel previously. It already has about 200 control rods ready to go, so once it gets fuel, it's going to start running again, and we'll be good. The main factory is still up and running, but it's slow and it's missing stators, so we need to get that steel into here as soon as possible. I do like the fact that there's computers on the belt. Yeah, heavy modular frames is what's missing, and that also needs more steel. So steel, 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 and steel is what we need. And some way of bringing it all in. So let's go establish our next train stop, which we're going to hook into the network. I have a very bad feeling about this train situation. Just saying. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna go 6 for good measure. Why the hell not? I'm made out of concrete. And now then, yeah, it's lined up here, I think, so. One, 2, 3. So you're called aluminum offload. Let's rename you. Petrochem offload. This will be a steel offload. Steel off. Oof. Oof. Alright. Then this needs to hook up to this, which this could be bad. This could be a little bit bad. So, how do I do this in a way that makes any kind of sense? I think this is all just going to get massively deadlocked once I start building this thing out. But it basically needs to branch off from here. And then head off to there. And it has an ugly little curve to it. And then it needs to have a pair of block signals back here. Ding dong, like the others. So when it's in the station, it doesn't block anything else. But then it reserves the entire next section by itself. Alright, let's jump onto the Petrochem train. Which is going to get blocked off because the other train... This is what we're going to see. So right now we only have 2 trains. And we're gonna get halted here because the aluminum train is on the tracks. I'm guessing it's coming our way. Yes, but it's very far away. Maybe I can do an exchange here, so there's like a secondary line here where they can at least like trade directions. This is called making a tiny little patch to cover up a giant fucking hole in your plan. We'll do it. It'll be great. Just because I don't want to duplicate the entire goddamn railway track from start to finish. I'm trying to minimize the effort because it is such a huge amount of work to manually plonk down all the rails. Here he comes. Time to make a switch. Bonk. We're still carrying a bunch of stuff because we couldn't offload it, but that's okay. That just means we're overproducing in petrochem land. Right, I'm gonna go hook up the new train first. Let's start off with that. I should have jumped on the other train actually. Oh well. It's not a long walk. Okay, this is the busy part of track. In the real world, don't jump out of the train like that. That's dangerous. So, hold on. But yeah, this needs to be long, though, because the trains are quite long. I don't know if this will actually help. But hey. So you gotta try something, right? And then you'll see if it helps. So, I'm gonna add a small side track here. It's just gonna be this little bit of train track. Its own little happy place. And then it's gonna merge back into the main line. Over there. If I could fucking do it. Okay, but then... Wait, what's the worth of this? This is gonna... If I turn this into a block... It'll only work if a train is on this block, but then... If those are both blocks... Is it gonna deadlock? I don't know. I have no idea what this is gonna do. Or if I make these one way, then the trains can kind of like switch here? No? Because no. Maybe? That's now not happy. Can I please build the signal on the other side too? Why is this such a freaking... Okay, so now this little piece is a block that's free. I don't even know if the train can fit on that. That's too short. Let's make it longer. That's the issue here as well, because the trains are pretty freaking long. Also, I noticed that it's crooked, and I hate that. We need to fix it. I genuinely have no idea how or if this is actually going to help anything. I have no clue. Also, I have no clue how to make a straight piece of railroad in this game. Because it always wants to bend and crook in some direction or another. Add a little bit more here. And I'm going to try to merge these into the main track. There. So if I make them like... But no, then those would need to be chain signals. These would all need to be unique blocks for this design to work. So now... Okay. It's janky, it's wonky, it's a train signal. Thank you. There. So now this piece of track is its own little block, and the trains have no reason to use it. So it's probably going to choose the straighter track. Yep. But if that is also a block... No, but if two trains are coming from this direction and the other train starts from that direction, it's going to get deadlocked. It's never going to work. I don't know how this works. I don't know how to make this work. But this idea I had does not work. That's for sure. The signaling is different than Factorio, so it might just be that I don't know what I'm doing. That's actually quite understandable. But like... if I do a path signal... It says it reserves the entire path. Trains can reserve a specific path through it and will only enter the block if their path allows them to fully pass through. But then what if the next block over has a train on it coming the other way? Or does it send out a signal to those stations then as well? You can't enter any of these blocks. I don't know. And the first-person scale makes this really difficult to test out properly. Alright, I'm potentially gonna deadlock my entire train system now. By slamming that there. Slamming... this here. I hope this works like in Factorio. Yeah, it should. Oh no, the train's coming! The trains are coming! Must be placed on railroad track. Well, what do you think I'm doing, game? It's gonna stop there and get stuck and confused now. And I don't know why it's stuck and confused now. What does that mean? Signaling conflict? How do I read you? Block has conflicting entry signal types. It doesn't allow regular block signals on the track at all? Oh. Oh. Well. Let's go make mayhem. Choo-choo. The conductor is driving under the influence of far too much caffeine. This can only end well. Okay, so I guess we need to replace all the signals on all the stations now. Otherwise, everything is just deadlocked. Definitely. So let's see. So there's an unhappy train. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. I'm going to nudge you forward so you get off that track. You will notice that there is a very useful sign at the stop end there. Stop. Okay, so I need to dismantle these block signals. Which lets that train go. This needs to have a bi-directional path signal. It's probably going to be unhappy because the other side also has a bi-directional path signal. And this is going to have a bi-directional path signal. I need to get over there now. I don't know where that other train's going to end up going. Oh yeah, this is still going to get stuck because... Hold on. I'm going to turn off self-driving again. So you are going to say... Waiting for path reservation. Path block cannot contain stations? What does that mean? Path block cannot contain stations? I don't understand. Does that mean it's too close to the station? No. What? What do you mean path block cannot contain stations? It has to. I mean, otherwise, what kind of block is it going to be? I'm now very confused by that. Breaking the law! Breaking the law! We're gonna go wrong way. No, we're not, because it doesn't want to turn. Why not? I sailed left. Stupid train. Okay. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna park you here. We're gonna have such a mess of trains here at the end of all this. This is gonna be bad. No, I don't want to write the letter Q. I want to get in the train, goddammit. Alright, I'm going to ride this back to base, replace the signals with the other type of signal, and see what happens. Also, I need to figure out how to navigate this train to the aluminum station stop. No idea how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to park you back here. And let's see. So these old block signals are all going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get replaced by path signals. Nothing's happy. Path cannot contain stations. Block has conflicting entry signal types. Is it just because of this? I don't know what you want from me, game. I don't understand this. Why? Path block cannot contain stations. What the fuck does that mean? Because it has to. How the hell do I lead a path into a station? Update 5 changed the way path signals interact with train stations. You can no longer place a train station inside a path block. Train stations have a built-in distance multiplier which affects pathing calculations, prevents trains from passing through train stations without having to stop there. Without having to stop there, but that's not an issue. I always have a stop. Put a block signal between the path signal and the train station. That will solve. I just removed the block signals. Block signal doesn't work on the same train line with the path signal. This is incorrect. They absolutely do. Well, it says it doesn't. It says that it's got conflicting signal types. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Do we have an in-game tutorial somewhere? Conflicting entry signal types. What does that mean? On intersecting tracks, you need path signals in the direction you can turn different ways. And in one track is a route to and from, you need a block signal going both directions. This is dumb. I don't like this. So hold on. So I did need to have a block signal before and after each station. I'm gonna go grab some more computers from the base. Machine. Give me computer machines. I believe they're upstairs. We're making computers. Give me. Not those. These. Thank you. That should do it for now. So, I'm trying to visualize this. So I need to have a block signal for the station. So the station is a secluded block. You are inside or you're outside. And you can't get inside the station block unless the block is sealed off and empty. Got it. I can understand that part. So let's redo the block signals I just dismantled. Because the game told me that that's not allowed, but it actually is allowed and it's required because fuck me, I guess. Okay. But then this complains block has conflicting entry signal types. I don't understand that. Of course it does. If it leads to a junction, it has to. So maybe these signals here need to be block signals as well. Just one way. Can we please go on the right side? Thank you. So let's dismantle these signals here. The game is not very clear about any of this stuff. This is kind of a mess. Or does the... I don't know what the game wants me to do here, but I'm gonna try. So, if I put a block signal here that's one way, and another block signal here that's one way. No, that's errored out. What the fuck do you want me to do, game? I don't understand. Block has conflicting entry signal types. Well, duh! Okay, let's head on to the petrochem land. I don't know which train I'm on. But that should now be like a one-way interchange. Okay, that signal's happy now. I see that. Those should probably be path signals, though. At least the one coming this way should be. Maybe? Jeez. I'm getting a headache from this. Because it's not clear what the game wants me to do. To make this work. Most likely the problem is, again, I'm just dumb. I get that, but I don't like being dumb. This does not spark joy. Okay, so these are all unhappy now. I hope I'm on board the petrochem train. Stop! 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 Thank you! Which train are we on? Aluminum train. Okay, this is the wrong train. It's okay. So... Or wait, if that's a path signal still... Move you back a little bit. Don't load anything. And then we have a block signal for the other side. At least that's not unhappy. It's clear. It's a one-way signal. And then conflicting signal. I'm so confused. So these are block signals. And these no longer can be used as originally envisioned. Because instead, these actually... I don't know. I'm gonna send this train back to its home station. So I changed the signals there as well. And see what happens. Actually, right now, I don't think there were any other signals up here. This was the only one. So I can now set you to self-drive. Oh no. Have I... Wait, no, this is a potential disaster. Hold on, can I check what's on these train cars? I need to drive you back to station, make sure I haven't accidentally... I can't have rotated you around, can I? Surely not. I don't know. This is such a fucking mess. Okay, I'm gonna just see what happens now. We're gonna take a risk. So are we able to get past this station? And if not, why? A preemptive why? Well, we can, because there's no signals here now. What happens in this game if trains crash? Do they explode? Somehow I don't think so. We're gonna see what happens. Fuck it. Go, train, go. Do your worst. Great. They don't explode. They're not very smart either. So... yeah. Oh, you just press E to re-rail it? For the whole thing? Oh, so nothing bad happened. It's fine. Okay. That's practical. It's very nice for the player. Okay, so you are now gonna drive back home and redo a thing. So let's let you run. Let's see what happens. I feel like this whole train signal thing is I'm gonna have to rebuild it because I don't know how the PAP signals work. You also go. You're gonna stop to wait for the petrochem train to get stopped. Let's just see if these two trains can run at all. This kind of sucks. The fact that you don't have the the map from Factoria is like, it just makes visualizing everything so much harder too. I feel like I have to draw like a paper map for all of my trains and figure out how they should be signaled. But okay. This train can now go to its station because the station is surrounded by block signals. I'm going to let the system run for a moment. I'm just going to watch what happens. I really hope I didn't mess the trains up worse than I had to. Alright, let's give it a minute. And then once this train leaves the station, where is it going to go? And is it going to crash again? I'm gravely concerned that the other train didn't unload fully. I think that's just because it's full. Okay, so we're going to stop here for a moment. Flicker the brake lights. And the other train has stopped. It has come to a full stop. So we are stuck. So I need to go past it. I can do that. Should I have like a block signal for entering a station, but then a path signal coming out of the station? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Because then when the train is leaving its station, it would check if it has a path to where it wants to go. Yeah, that one's stuck now, and I don't know why. It's stuck because of the blocking the different signal types, but why? That shouldn't be an issue. Why is that an issue? No, it's because there's now, wait, there's now a station because it's inside the other block. So when this train goes to its station and we add new signals there, then maybe that one will get released. Maybe. Let's find out. I don't know. Oh, it's my drone moving. The drone has moved. Cordy's King, raiding with a party of 2. Welcome, both of you. I'm trying to figure out train signals. I'm not having a good time. Are we going to halt? No, we're going to ride right past here, because this doesn't matter now. And then up at the station, I'm going to change the signals. What do you do with nuclear waste? I put it in a box and forget about it. We put it away and we suppress it. That's what I do. Actually, I have a good cave. I'm probably going to put like a belt that goes into a cave underground. I'm just going to put it there and pretend it doesn't exist. Just like in the real world, yeah. We Finns are very good at that. We're extremely, extremely skilled at that sort of thing. I heard this thing that you can turn it into plutonium. Maybe in the later stages of the tech tree. I haven't seen that. But for now, I'm just putting it in a big box and pretending it doesn't exist. Okay, so we need to add new signals here and see what happens. So on the entry side, I'm going to put a block signal. And on the output side, I'm going to put a path signal. And it's not happy. Block has conflicting entry signal. I don't know why. What? It doesn't. The internet lies, and I don't understand how or why this is supposed to work. I can change it to a block signal, and it's also unhappy about that, because I don't know what you want from me, game. My trains are going to get stuck now. Yeah. So I'm going to have to manually control it to get past from here. Like, I don't know. I tried to look online for how you're supposed to do this, and I couldn't figure it out. I might be about to create a huge train crash again, but we'll worry about that later. Why are we braking? Max speed? Maybe it's just max speed. I'm sure it's fine. Whee! What's that yellow exclamation sign? Suck train. A signal error may have occurred. No, it has occurred. We know. All the signals are showing error, and I don't know what to do about it. Hey, yup. Godspeed, stupid train. So, here we have a pair of... No, that's now a path signal. So I did try it here. Block signal and a path signal. I left the train go. I have to walk after it. No, I don't. I've never seen that before. This is my personal train now. Okay, so those trains, are you going to collide? No, you're going to stop because, again, you're going to be confused by the signal. Are you? No? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, they're stuck. The fuck do you want me to do, game? I don't understand. So why is that train blocked? It's blocked because that train is on its block. So if this was a path signal, then it's just going to throw the error again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, I'm going to go back to my original terrible design that's going to have the trains deadlocking. And I'm going to pretend that I don't care. Whee! Because I can't figure out the path signals. I'm gonna have to make like a miniature train system somewhere that I can test this out on, because I don't get it. With 2 trains, it runs kind of. It sometimes gets stuck for a bit, but it's not too bad. But with 3, I'm worried one of the trains is never going to go anywhere. The other 2 are just going to block it off constantly. Why are you now unhappy? There shouldn't be any other signals. Is the other train going to come back? I think it's stuck. No, it is moving. Okay, let's see if it gets here. I'll jump on board if it does. Then I have to go out to where I'm going to branch the 2 other tracks. And I'm going to put block signals there. And then it'll be that. But I don't know, this might now be just completely broken. This train might be forever stuck. Where's my other train? Is it coming? No, it is stuck. Every train is stuck now. Fuck me. Okay, temporary block signals, please. Let's cut this track off here. That did nothing. Good. So yeah, now this one knows that it's blocked there. This one knows it's blocked there. I'm gonna have to manually override it. Game? Why do we have 2 trains doing that? What caused the other train to get released from its signal block? How did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? Explain. I don't know. do I get you to skip station? I can't. Okay, stop there. I'm gonna go by foot to fix this if I can. So are all of these now which signal type? Are you all block signals, like you should be? Block, 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 and block. Okay. So these are 3 distinct blocks, which lead to the transit block. Yeah, sure, okay, let's visit there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. And now we can't go forward because now there's a train on its block. I'm going to send it forward anyway. Resolve the conflict on the track. This was I've spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out train signals, accomplishing nothing. Excellent. Most efficient Factorio game ever. Factorio. Satisfactory. There's a judgmental cat in the background. Okay, turn off self-driving. Halt. Because now we need to send the other train away. There's going to be a crash. I don't know how to make this work. This, intersection where one train would stop inside it, the other one would keep going, because they... I don't see a way for doing that. Because they just end up stuck one way or the other. So this idea of mine doesn't work at all. Because it can end up with 2 trains inside the waiting cells going the same way, and with a train coming the opposite way, so the blockage would never clear. But I don't think the right solution is to make as many waiting cells as you have trains. That seems excessive and kind of dumb. Okay, let's take you to Petrochem and park. I can send you there like that. Why did you reverse directions? Because it's going to Petrochem Offload. No, you go to Petrochem North. Go. Go. And once you've been there, then you can come back to Petrochem Offload. Now I'm gonna go get the other train. You be a good boy. Can you sense I'm a little frustrated by this? Because I am. A little bit. A teeny tiny bit. You. Take me to your leader. Now you should be able to get past. Because now you should have a distinct block to go to. Fingers crossed. Now we're going to go left, and we're going to get stuck. Why are we stuck? We are stuck because this is a block signal, and it has conflicting entry signal type. As far as I can tell, this just tells me that you cannot have path and block signals anywhere together. That's a no-go. But then you can't have path signals to go into stations. So I don't understand how this can work. There's probably a good tutorial somewhere out there, but I was kind of hoping the game would explain it, or at least make it obvious enough that I can figure it out, but evidently not. I'm not smart enough for that. Okay. We're going to go up there, dismantle the signals from there, so this section is now a block. Then we're going to split the rail from here to the new steel factory. And split these two off to blocks. Dismantle the extra block signals near the petrochem station. And we should have one transit block for all three trains to share. And then each of the trains has its own docking station block at each end of the transit block. I don't know if that sentence made any sense to anyone in the world other than me. But don't worry, it made sense to me. Where's that one yellow... There's like a yellow cable highlighted inside the factory every now and then. I don't know why. Looks weird. Okay. Block signal, path signal. Dismantle these both. They are no longer required. And now we head down. And try not to get hit by our own train. I'm actually going to go all the way down. Whee! I need to figure out what that yellow cable is. It's a power cable, but why is it highlighted like that? I don't know. Well, I'm here. I'm going to plunk down some walls. Why the hell not? Okay. That was an hour and a half completely wasted. And I now see that this train track piece is crooked. Why? 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 Why does not the game let me build straight railroad tracks? You have a straightener tool for the belts. Why not railroad tracks? Huh? important sign. I'm going to move this forward a little bit. Let's see if I can fix this. Why is that railroad piece crooked? Why are you not straight? Okay, I'm just gonna run to the... get this thing there first. I think this is gonna be the bigger of the issues we're gonna face, so let's put the foundations down. Ball. Mine. Thank you.
I have a question.
Sing your song.
Can you explain what a temple is?
A temple is a vessel body, each a knot in our tapestry. Temples are root, vein, and organ. Temples are our shallow bones and our shallow windows.
I think I understand, but how do you maintain them?
The builder blood grows and kills and distributes.
Like fungus in a forest.
Like fungus in a forest.
I'm glad we're finding understanding with ethereal alien things. Okay, now we're aligned with that. Not quite, actually. We need to go a few more tiles away. Now we are. Then we also need to... let's actually do that. Remove those, because now we need to change the elevation to match. Does that match? I don't know. We gotta find out. I think it's still a little bit low. Not by much. 1 2-meter tile low. I can probably deal with that. Like so. And like so. And then I need to split the railway from there to here. Trying to get it to straighten out is a pain in the ass, but I think that's that. And now here we're going to need some block signals, so hold on. I need you to go there. And now I'm just going to slap down a block signal pair here. And another block signal pair here. And we dismantle the other block signal pair at the petrochem land, and that should be it. Now let's see if I can lead this train track to its destination. Straight. That's not straight. That's also not straight. I don't think we can. I hate how difficult it is. Hey, yep. No, look. It's so easy to leave gaps by accident, too. Let's see. So I need you to hook up to here. And then hook up down to here. We're almost there. There. And so now you should go to Steel Mill B and then Steel Offload, save, go. Next stop is unreachable. If I move you out of the station a little, tell you to try again, can you then do it? Let's see. So it should now go to the station and load. How slowly that belt's moving. Pain, pain, pain. We're moving. The train thinks it can go to where it needs to go. Let's see what happens. We might end up with a conflict due to bad timing. No, we won't, actually. This could work. Let's see. So that train's going to go to the aluminum station now. We're going to wait for a second for it to pass. And we're in the clear. This part works. Now once we get to here, I'm going to stop us to dismantle those two signals. Why are we making very unpleasant noises? So yeah, those two signals need to be removed now. But when we do, we need to wait for the petrochem train to come by. Or go to its station. Which way is it going? It's coming this way, so we should see it soon. But once we do, then we tell this train to go. And the train system is going to be as functional as I can currently make it. And then I just need to worry about handling the offloading of the steel goods into the wall, which we can do. And everything will be hunky-dory. See what happens. I'm genuinely curious what this will do to the stator production.